Lord Gods, how you doing today? I want to share with you just a little bit of information that can, really bless you. God, when I discovered who He is and how He really works, it's very easy. Man makes it hard. Everything God does is simple. Everything God made is pure. To man defiled it, to man made it difficult. Man put his 2 cents involved in it. With that said, I share this with you because if you're going to seek for the power of the manifestation of your creation, then you must realize it's not hard. It's just understanding your position and how to set yourself to be blessed, to be creators. And so I want to share with you this topic, the I am that I am. It is found in the Bible where Moses asks God, "What is your name?" And for real, that's not a name, is it? But that goes to show you God works outside the box. And with that first concept, we always trying to figure out why it goes this way, how it goes this way, why is it doing it like that. You have to figure it out for yourself. That's not a difficult thing. In other words, you have to do what's comfortable and understand that God has 1,000 ways to bless you. There's 1,000 ways you can go about this. Once you understand what you're trying to do and where you're trying to go, and how you're trying to be, then you can set the path and you can get there on your own terms. How about that? Now, I've studied them all. I've done it all. I've heard it all, and I'm always seeking for more. I love to hear how someone else will tell you the same thing, their way or a different way, because I want to study what and why and how they're doing what they're doing. And so when you understand the basic foundation of this teaching, then all things are possible. And you realize that there's not one way, there are many ways you can get to the top of the mountain. All right? And so the I am that I am. The word of God said, let the poor say I am rich. So therefore, being poor is not an option. Let the sick say I'm well. Therefore, being sick is not an option. You can be healed. You can be prosperous. And so prophesy to yourself, I am successful. But I want to give you the most powerful I am that you can say to yourself, you can speak into your life. And the key to that is repetition. If you want to bring about a change, then you must constantly repeat that change and that desire to yourself. And to enhance that with more power, write it down. See, understand that the things that they're telling you, the techniques, the exercises, the remedies, the patterns, things that have been proven, you decide if that will work for you. You feel in your spirit. It's all about feeling. I feel that is right. And if you listen to God, He'll speak to you through your feelings, just like I'm speaking to you. And you could say, I know it's right. I may have heard it that way. I may have heard it another way, but I can feel that is right. I just wasn't able to put it into words. And that's all we're trying to do is put it into words so you can understand how you can make it work for you. Now, the key thing to this, and I want to share with you many things and make more videos on certain points and principles. One of those principles is when you start, you must be patient. Many times when I help, instruct, and encourage, they come back, I've done it. What's the problem? Should I tweet it? Should I change it? No. You have to be patient. He who has no patience has no faith. You got to understand, you're not waiting on time. Time is working on your behalf, but you just don't know the time or the date. And you don't know how, but you just know I went to the end. I am speaking and prophesying into my life what I desire. My vision and my imagination is clear. And now I'm getting happy about it. I'm getting excited about it. And like one of my members said, Pastor, I'm so happy. I lost a job. Didn't have money. And I kept telling them, you don't need a job. You're going to be fine if you apply the principles. One day they called me and they said, I feel so happy. And the funny thing is, I don't have anything but $10 in my hand. And that is an amazing thing. They finally caught on that once you realize it's not what you have that makes you, it's not what you want that makes you, not where you're going that makes you, you already have everything you need. That's when your power will just explode. Now, I'm not going to make this long. I'm going to make it short so you can get right to using this right away. The greatest I am that you can prophesy to yourself, speak into your life, like I am rich, I'm healed, I am successful, I am joy. For instance, faith is your thoughts. Understand that. What you think will determine your faith. There was a man in the Bible who went to Jesus and said, Lord, I believe, but help thou my unbelief. Which simply means I don't know how to believe or was taught to believe what you are sharing with me. Can you enhance my faith even without the knowledge and the understanding? Because in all you're getting, get an understanding. Remember that. So what we have here is them really coming to the understanding that there are more to life. There's greater levels of life. I may not understand it. That's why I'm always open and always seeking. Remain a seeker, and you won't be stuck in a Christian group. You won't be stuck in that group or her group or their group. You'll be free and you'll be an individual. And you can find God in you for yourself. You know, I want joy, right? I'm seeking joy. I have joy. I feel joy. But the best one, I am joy. You want to prophesy to yourself. Now that's powerful. But you see, when you get to the I am money, I am rich, I am healed, I am whole, I am satisfied. You must state the premise. You must speak it into your life and it will come to pass. But still, that is not the most powerful one of them all. Here's the most powerful of all. I am enough. Did you hear me? This is the one you must understand. I know you want more. I know you've been looking and desiring more to do and to have and to be. But you must set your foundation correct or what you build will fall down and you don't know why. Here's the most powerful I am that I am. I am enough. People are so unhappy because they don't know that they are enough. You've been lied to. When you were born, God gave you everything you need until somebody, and even your parents and your teachers and those that you grew up with, told you you needed something else. And therefore, you start seeking for more and to have and to be, when basically everything you need and everything you want is already in you. You just have to manifest it. You just have to pull that up. You just have to make that happen. And it will happen for you if you only believe great things are going to happen for you. Say that to yourself often. Write it down. And I say the number 15 is the number that reverse curses. So you want to get that fear, that sin, that shame and all that. You want to get that out of your system because you'll hold yourself up believing there's something blocking you. So you have to get that belief out of you. And I speak these terminologies because some of you are in that situation where you are holding yourself back by your belief system, by what you think about what you was told. But I'm here to tell you that you can free yourself by simply understanding I am enough. In other words, you're going to get a job not because you got the education, not because you got the skill, not because you know somebody, but because you are enough. When you start filling your mind with that, you're now sending out that power and that spirit that's going to go before you, and people are going to start doing things for you, opening doors for you, making ways for you, and they're going to realize that you're not quite qualified, you don't quite fit, but you know what? I think we can do something with you. I think we can work with you. And they don't know why, because you are enough. And you send that strength and you send that power out before you. Oh, it's such a liberation to know that you are enough. So many people are contemplating suicide and depressed and sad because they think they need somebody or something. You want to have a revolution in your life, a change in your life, a blessing in your life? Just start saying, I am enough. You don't need anything or anyone. If you want to have a relationship because you choose to, not because you have to. If somebody disappoints you, so be it. Change will always come. But you didn't need them. They need you because you are enough and they didn't know it. You understand? You can get that into your spirit. Get that into your mind. I am enough. And you'll be happy. You choose your own destiny. You choose your own purpose. But I often tell people, if you want to find your purpose, find your happiness. And your purpose will be right there. Matter of fact, once you realize the happiness within you, and you choose to be happy, and you take the necessary steps that are availing to you alone, for ye are little gods, then you can add happiness to anything you do. You ever notice that successful people do so much, and you wonder, how can they do so much when I'm just trying to do one thing? It's because they can keep going. They keep going. They're already happy. And because they're already happy, they're full of joy. And their joy is already connected to success. Anything they touch, anything they do, anything they apply, they're already happy. That's the wonderful thing about it. So, little gods, remember this. Meditate on this. Fill your mind with this. Repeat this. I am enough. I get paid because I am enough. All right. People like me because I am enough. I don't have to change. I have to become something else. I am who I am, and I'm happy about it because God made me who I am, and everything I need is in me because I am a little God, and the big God is in me. That's a lot of God, and that surely is enough. Expect wonderful things to happen to you, and it will.